Good afternoon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Universe. Hello, everybody. How you doing on this wonderful Wednesday afternoon of February the 26th? Wow, February the 26th already? Okay, so we have officially almost completed the month of February. That's kind of quick. And we have one more YCS Championship Series before the next ban list, in which, let's see, March 23rd, March 21st, 23rd, Chicago's YCS. Literally, I would say a good week before the next ban list, which will most likely be April 1st, 2014. Well, we already had Brotherhood of the Fire Fist being one of the most successful decks of YCS Atlanta, Georgia, with Spell Bugs and Geargias and let's see, Fire Fist, Spell Books. Oh, this is really bad on my memory. That's really sad. I think there was like a Light Swarm and a Dark World that also made top 32, along with Mermails. I want to say Madoche, but I don't know. I had to re-look that up. See, that tells me that I've been slacking. Need to get back on the ball here. Now, today's deck that I am going to do a quick look profile into is Geargia Machina-Kuri. And I'm going to start off by introducing the famous Geargia engine. This part was released to us in our booster set Return of the Duelist, with the very first Geargia Nano being released in Generation Force. Quite some time before Duelist of the... What was that again? Return of the Duelist? Oh my goodness, Generation Force. Okay. So, we have Geargia Armor, which is more like the Stratos of the deck. When it's flip summoned, you can target one Geargia monster in your deck and add it to your hand. Once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense position. So yeah, that just tells you that this card can be it can be abused. Especially if you run Photon Popper Operative, this can be abused. Geargia Accelerator. You control the face-up Geargia monster. You can special summon this from your hand and face defense position. So we have the Cyber Dragon, we have the Stratos, we have the Lone Fire Blossom Geargia Arsenal. Tribute this to special summon one Geargia monster from your deck to your field and face-up defense position. Most likely Armor. Most likely. Geargia Nano MK2. Okay, MK2 is more of the tour guide of the deck. You can special summon a Geargia monster from your hand or your graveyard in face of defense position when it's normal summoned or flip summoned. So there goes some flexibility and some versatility right there. Geargia Nano can tribute this to special summon one Geargia monster. Well, actually, no. You can tribute this card to target one level 4 machine type monster in your graveyard. Special summon it from the graveyard, but its effects are negated. Oh, you're a bit more flexible than Arsenal, but you can target one machine type monster, level 4 in the graveyard. Oh, it wasn't being specific either. It just says one machine type monster. So, ooh, wait a second. No, don't even go there. Don't even start thinking like that, because that would be misleading. Very much misleading. And now, so the Stratos, the Cyber Dragon, I want to say Monster Reborn, want to say tour guide, and then Lone Fire Blossom. Now that variation of that explanation was actually explained in the ARG article written by their own Billy Brake. One of the reasons I got excited about this deck is after reading about it online, and I hear about it. Oh, wait a minute, the TCG is getting the Geargia? Oh, yeah. Let me read this for a minute. Let me see what these cards are like. They're pretty good. Now we have the unique Machina-Kuri engine, 2 strategists, and 1 watchdog. Tuners. Allows this deck to bring out the Beret, the Burrito, I want to say Stardust Dragon, I want to say Crimson Blader, Red Dragon Archfiend. You choose. Not bad additions, especially knowing that Geargia and Nano can bring these back from the graveyard. I was like, oh, wait a sec, you just said target 1 level 4. No, 1 level 4 machine type monster. Oop. Well, Watchdog, you're up. I can't block you no more. Then we have the Geargia, Machina-Kuri. Now we have the Machina engine, 2 gear frames for searching out either Fortress or Force. Force is mainly in here due to the fact that it has, well, pretty much if you have Fortress in the graveyard, you can just drop Force right from your hand to the graveyard, bring back Fortress. So Foolish Burial would be a pretty good combo. Foolish Burial, drop Fortress. Normal you, search you, drop you, bring you back. You go to him. Hey. Then we have a little support engine that I like to call Grand Soul, the Elemental Lord. Really good, since this is an Earth-based deck. You can have no problem getting at least 5 Earths in the graveyard. Hey. And it's, for some reason, instead of me running, what was his name? Redox, Dragon Ruler of Boulders, I just figure I'll run 1 Maxi instead. So there are a lot of good decks out there that swarm the field and have a lot of good special summoning potential. Mermail. Fire Fist do it in mostly mid-late games for advantage. The Fire Fist is kind of like Harpy in a way. They can normal summon a bit more than they special. There's a 10 key and a 10 Sue will literally get you a bear and a gorilla in field, and you're like, oh wow, really? That's it? So it's like, ooh, okay. 10 key, search bear, 10 Sue, bring out bear, activate 10 Sue, normal summon again for gorilla. It's like, ooh, yes. And now, spells. We have 3 Mythical Space Typhoon, 2 Iron Claws, machine based, as long as you control the face of machine type monster. Special summon 1 level 4 or lower machine type monster from your graveyard. Special summon that target. Its effects are negated, destroyed during the end phase. So yeah. Oh, let me do all of that, and then bring out a Watchdog Go Giganta X. Ah! Forbidden Lance. See, a Book of Moon, 2 Lances, 2 Iron Claws, 3 MSTs. Ooh, let me stop blocking those MSTs. They might decide to get rid of me just for trying to block me. Dark Hole, Book of Moon. Okay, yes, Dark Hole for really, very big fields that you want to try to get rid of. Book of Moon may come in handy, you never know. Ooh, let's see. This would be unique. If try to spread you guys out a little bit. Let's see. Okay. So let's see. Normal U, tribute U, special summon U, iron call, bring you back, go gear. Might. This would be pretty decent in some ways. So, the Machina-Kuri, the Machina, the Maxi, the Lance, Accelerator, Armor, 2, MK, let's see. So, 2 Geargia Nano Monsters would bring us to, in my opinion, 2 Geargia Gear. But if you draw into those first, then it's like, ouch, ouch. I might as well go Scrap Dragon to see if I can get rid of this. 2-dimensional prisons, 2 Phoenix chains, and then your original format respected staples. Gotta respect them. Because even in a close situation, these will be your best friends to come in handy. Extra supporters, yes. 40 cards. More monster-based. And now, idiot, why would you do it that way? Too easy to confuse yourself. Then I did my best to try to get a little side deck going. Say, well, you're a machine, so why not see if I can put a couple of battle faders in here. You got a love for your trap heavy base. Oh no, Royal Decree. Oh, let's see. Really get Royal Decree, no Abyss Sphere. Prohibition, no 10 key. Soul Taker, get rid of a problematic card. Get him 1,000, but hey, I got rid of it, and let's see if I have a chance to try and get rid of any of this stuff on the field. 2 Twisters. Oh yes. Spells. Oh, quick play. Yes, pay 500 life points to destroy 1 face-up spell or trap card on the field. Another good card against Fire Fist. But they got some MSTs first, and they blow me back rows. You kind of like, know something? I gotta do something about this. I really do. Something is seriously wrong with you. Yes, I know that. Okay, next up. Yes, the beloved extra. I really do feel like adding like a Stardust Dragon and a Scrap Dragon in here to make it a bit more flexible, because sometimes you may not always want to go Machina-Kuris. Frozen Blader against decks that swarm with high-level monsters. Which, at this point, there's, let's see, Mermail is probably literally the only deck that you can really slow down at this point. There's probably, oh, Dark Worlds. Let's see. Dragon Ruler Hybrid base decks. Yeah. Or even, oh, let's not go there, Cybers. Knock it out. Let's see, 1 Solar Silver Mountain for, let's say, this Solar Silver Mountain is pretty much like a Fire Formation Gokuyu in a way. Detachment material, you can actually target a set card in your opponent's spell and trap card zone. It cannot be activated while this card is face up on the field. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle while it has Exceed materials, you can target 1 Earth monster in your graveyard, special summon that target and face up the 5th position. Pretty neat. So I destroy one of your monsters, I can pretty much bring one of these Earth targets, and it just says you can target one Earth monster in your graveyard, and especially when that target fits in 5th position. It's just stating one Earth target, one Earth monster. So basically, you can it just says target one Earth monster. I don't know. 1 number 17 Leviathan Dragon, 1 Guy Cowboy, 1 Maestroke the Symphony Djinn, 1 number 39 Utopia, triple Gear Giganta X. Pretty much thinking about picking one of these out for maybe a Black Ship of Corn. Not sure yet. Or probably even a Big Eye reprint, if I ever get my hands on a Big Eye reprint from Battle Pack. 1 number 74 Master of Blades. 1 number 107 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. Rank 8 generic. If you get lucky, rank 8 target. It might work. Ooh, okay, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, hey, it'd be nice if I had Draco Sack, but that's still kind of high up there, and I can't afford to spend $90 on a card, on just one card. Now, if that was $90 for a playset of Draco Sacks, then I'd say, yo, they're $30 a piece? $90? Okay, I could do that, but $90 together? Ooh, well, I can't really afford that just yet, so I'm going to have to wait, which I have no problem being patient. There's plenty of other decks I can experiment with that hopefully won't have to go into a 7. But yes, I really am going to pretty much add a Stardust Dragon or something to you other than what's here. So this has been my look into the Geargia Machina-Kuri deck profile. Quite a bit of improvement to go, but I am going to hand this deck off to my brother and allow him to have the fun of doing it himself, since this is technically his deck. I just had the honor of being the one profiling the beginning parts of it, and I'm going to let him take over from here on out. Thank you for watching this look into the Geargia Machina-Kuri. I got to tell you how am I going to do that and get that right. This build can be complicated to actually play. It really can be. And you may not agree with some of the cards that you would get to your hand. But I play tested against Dragon Rulers, against Heretic, against Mermail, against Fire Fist. It's got its good matches, it's got its bad matches, it's got its good hands, got its bad hands like any other day. It has its consistency, and then there's times when it's like, okay, well, I have to really work for it. But this is mostly monster-based. It's one thing I realized about it after I got done building it. It's kind of weird. He said, okay, brother, you want to profile it? Go for it. Surprise me. I'm like, surprised? You're like, okay. I'm not sure if that's going to work, but this is kind of what I have came up with at this point. So, I'm going to love to see what his changes are like. I'm going to enjoy that. This has been today's profile of Geargia Machina-Kuri. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you choose. Zachary J228 out.